U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis on Monday struck a positive note on the upcoming negotiations with North Korea, saying there were numerous reasons to be optimistic. Mattis's comments come after North Korea announced a moratorium on its nuclear and ballistic missile tests on Friday. Right now, I think there is a lot of reasons for optimism that the negotiations will be fruitful, and we'll see, Mattis told reporters during a press conference with the Thai defense minister. The Secretary of Defense's comments seemed more positive than those from the White House on Monday, with Press Secretary Sarah Sanders saying Washington would not be naive in the upcoming negotiations. "We're not naive in this process. We've seen some steps in the right direction. But we have a long way to go," Sanders said during a regular press briefing at the White House. Despite Pyongyang's Friday announcement, the North Korean government also called the country's nuclear program a powerful treasured sword for defending peace, and made other statements implying that it would not give up its nuclear arsenal. "We're not going to make mistakes from previous administrations, and we're not going to take the North Koreans simply at their word," Sanders said. The White House press secretary added that Washington would not relent on its sanctions program until the DPRK exhibited concrete steps towards denuclearization, though did not go into further detail. Also on Monday, Beijing appeared to take the opposite tack on sanctions, saying that countries should consider relieving pressure in light of North Korea's more conciliatory stance. During a foreign ministry press briefing in the Chinese capital, spokesperson Lu Kang said that while countries should still enforce UN sanctions, they should also consider the recent positive developments. The international community should give positive consideration to all efforts that are conducive to further easing the situation on the peninsula and bringing the Korean Peninsula nuclear issue to the track of peaceful settlement through negotiation and dialogue. The UN Security Council (UNSC) expanded sanctions against the DPRK last year in the wake of the country's aggressive weapon testing schedule. According to Beijing's trade figures, North Korea's revenues from trade have shrunk to just 5% of those seen 2 years ago. North Korea is also under unilateral sanctions of ranging severity from the U.S. Treasury Department, South Korea, and Japan.